Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Political Vigilante. Please hit the subscribe button because YouTube has been unsubscribing people. I have been hovering around 7,600 subscriptions for 3 weeks. That's bullshit. It should be riding up. They're throttling the numbers. So I need your help. Hit the subscribe button, even if you've hit it before. Like the videos and support on the Patreon is greatly appreciated. I want to talk about how the United States is wanting us to go to war to Syria. And what happened, which was just unbelievable, is Tucker Carlson from Fox News called out the bullshit of this. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe I was watching Tucker Carlson, who is with Fox News, who is, Fox News is fairly evil. Rupert Murdoch is a part of the problem for sure. And Tucker Carlson called it out. He talked about the war in Yemen like I've never seen anyone talk about in mainstream media. And he called out MSNBC for being war. And it's crazy that this is what it's come to, but there's an article by Caitlin Johnstone on her website about, it says we all need to unite against war in Syria regardless of ideology. And, there's people like Cassandra Fairbanks, who is a right-winger. She's Gateway Pundits. But that's the thing. And the point that Cassandra Fairbanks makes, and even Caitlin Johnstone makes, is if we're against this war in Syria, regardless of other ideologies, we need to get together. I mean, Glenn Greenwald has said 100% he's against this war. And unless there's definitive evidence that Assad used chemical weapons, which they just, whoa, chemical. They just saw people coughing and, Assad did it. And there's no investigation into it. And we're just all supposed to believe this. He was on Democracy Now! He's also been on Tucker Carlson. So it's really, it shows you that how insane the military corporate state is, because CNN and MSNBC got nothing to say for it, and only Tucker Carlson has something to say for it. And Tommy Lahren, I mean, it's just ridiculous. Their reasons for being opposed to it might be right-wing, crazy, whatever. We should be home building a wall or whatever versus go. But it's also, I mean, the thing Tucker Carlson did is he quoted all of these Trump tweets about why are we in Syria and pull our troops home and all this anti-interventionalist stuff that helped get him elected. And so if you voted for Trump, you should be like, what the fuck are we doing? I voted for him to get us out of all these wars because that's what he sold everybody on. I mean, I knew he was full of shit. And when you put John Bolton in your cabinet, John Bolton is all about the war machine, man. And yet again, it was a year ago, April, that Assad supposedly shot chemical weapons at his own. It didn't make sense last April. It doesn't make sense now. Do I got to watch Brian Williams whack off online when they launch more rockets? They want to commit ground troops. Where's the anti-war movement in this country? Where is it? Is it really going to come from Tommy Lahren and Tucker Carlson? Are people on the left? We've been so bamboozled by Obama who took us from 2 wars to 7 that now we're all in favor of more war? It's insane to me. It's insane to me. We live in crazy, crazy times. So I think, all of us in the independent media need to come together on this, because the mainstream media isn't. And I'm curious to see what happens to Tucker Carlson. I don't see Fox News getting behind him at all. And, they've been trying to regime change in Syria since way before 2011. I mean, there's clips. Jimmy Dore showed clips of Bush talking about getting rid of him, and I mean, they because that's a key component in the pipeline with Saudi Arabia, and we don't want Iran and Russia to have their pipeline. It's just preposterous, and that people just automatically buy war. Just war. There's no mainstream anti-war voice. It's unbelievable to me. And people who call themselves liberals are in favor of this? I guess the liberal must mean you're pro-war now? I mean, this country has gotten so right-wing and so militarized that the left is to the right of everywhere else in the world? I mean, yeah, I don't, it's unbelievable. And yeah, the things Tucker Carlson pointed out, these rebellion groups that are against Assad that we're backing are like Islamic fundamentalists. It's crazy. It's crazy. And we think about all the money that's spent, and what could we have in this country if we actually cut the military budget in half? We would still have the most powerful military on the face of the earth. But this is you know, this is what the oil machine makes us do. The military-industrial complex are just henchmen for big corporations, in particular the oil companies. So I'm going to put the link to Caitlin Johnstone's article, and you see all the people, Max Abrams, Secular Talks, Mark Ames, all the different people she sort of shows on Twitter talking about how all these different voices and what she says, we all need to unite against a war in Syria, regardless of ideology. We need to and Russia's saying they're going to attack. I mean, it's just, we're trying to ramp into World War III. Are we really going to have another proxy war with Russia like we did in Vietnam? I mean, this is ridiculous. So I applaud Caitlin Johnstone. I've done her articles in the past, and I applaud everyone who's out there publicly saying what this war in Syria is bullshit. So thank you guys for paying attention, and share this and spread the word. And yeah, we need an anti-war movement in this country. Thanks for watching the show.